I think this is also a perfect time to talk a bit about reflection and reflecting on the world and the process.
Absolutely,
personally,
yeah.
And with a lot of other people. You know, I've just looking at photos just now of me over the last 20 years and going, bloody hell, I've done all that. It's just quite incredible. But the reflection on all the things that have gone in the last 20 years is I've been racing at quite a pace, and this point in time is actually meaning, as I say, not only me but most people are stepping back a bit and being reflective, and with the severity of what's going on, you know, questioning all the things you're doing. There's people putting their lives at risk to save others, and you compare your own life with that, compare your own life with chasing, and what are the true values in life. So you've got all those considerations as well. So it is definitely a moment to reflect. And I have got a piece that's developing that's been starting mode a couple of years ago, but I hadn't got a story behind it, and I think I might have that now. But it might take I think it would take probably another 6 months to work on it. But I think it could be trying to encapsulate my thoughts in a very significant moment in time for all of us. There's not one person that's not going to who's been alive at this point that's not going to reflect back to this being a really poignant point where we start to question everything. I look at all these negatives normally, and I do this one as well, as a positive opportunity rather than a flattening and a negative view on the world. We can get things out of this, and you know, that's without even going into, you know, proving the significance on the green issue front. You know, suddenly you look at the planet and you hear the birds and you see the pollution levels going down, you see all these other things happening, you say, oh well, yeah, we can't make everything stop forever, we accept that, but we see the difference, and we see what difference it makes to our individual lives of something that we thought even 2 months ago would never ever. Sarah and I were cycling central London, Regent Street, Oxford Street, Tottenham Court Road, round there. We could hear the birds sing. We were the only one. It was Saturday, 11 o'clock shopping hour, Regent Street. All there was a couple of park buses with no one in, because they got ahead of themselves. They had to stop to go to their timetable, and 2 cyclists going down Regent Street. That was it. There was nobody, and you know, just go to, and the whole tone is different. And as I say, you literally can hear the birds sing. That's not metaphorical. We literally could hear the birds sing. And you go, this is weird. But it's quite a lovely weird, isn't it, from the point of view of hearing nature in the centre of London. When did you expect ever to be able to do that? So there are lots of things that we need to reflect on a little bit. But as I say, you've got to recognise, in amongst all that positive, there's a lot of negative for a lot of families of people they're losing and suffering and worrying about others that potentially could be caught up in it. So you've got to accept that and recognise that. But when you're pretty helpless in doing a lot about it, then finding the positive is the only way I find is going forward, really.